Alright everybody, and welcome to another Common Barn update. Blimey, I've not said that in a while. Right, the destruction is done with. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Tried something a little bit different in that, with some shots sped up a little bit, showing me actually ripping the layer up. But yeah, that's done with now. My tears have been shed. and I'm looking forward to cracking on to the next bit now. So as I said at the end of the destruction video, I obviously left it with the track half done as far as I could go with it. That is now complete, and I've just put a couple of structures in place just to give you an idea of what's going to happen. So the Common Barn works wagons are still there in the yard, and now if we come along, pan out, we now have a full set of track, a whole loop. So we'll just start now this end. If I sound a bit weird, I've got a cold. So I've bobbed the first bit of track in there for the yard entrance. I've not brought it all the way up to the main line. I may do, I may not. I'm not too fussed, as it will be heavily overgrown anyway to hide the non-existent join. But I've brought it as far up as I can for now with an old piece of track. The straight section, the new straight section continues. There's the same with that platform 2, or the old platform 2 line. So the track's been cut on an angle there, just to give the impression that it's still accessible. And then we come up along the new section, and that's where it joins onto the old piece of straight track there, the curves. Now this is roughly where the station is going to be, so it's a bit further down than how it originally was, but it's kind of the only place I can have it. My first thoughts was to maybe have some kind of small curved platform up here on the corner, but when running my one coach servicing and things like that, it's never going to look right in a one coach train sat at a curved platform on a first radius curve. So I've gone with the spot it is there, which is fine. It's not too different from how it used to be. It's a very excuse me, it's a little bit shorter than it was before, just one of those small sections shorter. I could put a curved piece on, but I've got plans for this area now at the end of the platform, so that'll do for now. And then if we follow the curve around, there's obviously the tunnel there. Now this is one of the old tunnel portals, and I've got that for a reason. The main reason being my OCD tendencies wouldn't be able to have coped with a different tunnel mouth to what we have down there. I wouldn't have liked seeing two different tunnel mouths, so I've gone for the same sort, which turned out to be quite nice once painted and weathered and detailed. So yeah, let's go in there, or thereabouts. Now one of my original plans was to maybe try and get a bridge down this end with a canal over it, and have a double archway, one for the track and one for the road coming next to it, but I'm not going to have the room, so we're just going for one tunnel, and then on top we're just going to have a bit of a mound. Obviously not as drastic as the hill down there, but something similar but a bit smaller. And then on top of that, my original plan was a little cottage, a little house. I think I was getting a bit carried away. You don't normally see a building on top of a tunnel mouth. So what I'm going to do is I want to create some kind of pathway up the side of the tunnel there, or maybe coming from the disused siding end, and the allotment will probably go back in that corner, but on top of the tunnel. I think a garden shed is, you know, this suffice for the top of a tunnel mouth. And that's where I'm at at the minute. So the full loop's down, the tunnel and the station are in, just to give you an idea of how things are going to look. This area, the road is staying, and it's got a crossover, so the crossing is going to be here instead of the one that was, you know, originally there. And then the road is still going to go down to the yard, and then this is just going to branch out into an open space like footway slash little road access to the platform. So that's the plan for there. You can see those crosses either side. That's going to be a line side fence, so where it is here, I'm going to bring that round up to where the crossing will be, and then bring the fence back down to join onto the car park fence. And then in there I'm going to have, if I just grab this and place that there, that's going to live there. Now this is an idea that I got from Phil Parker's blog again. I've mentioned before that I follow Phil Parker's blog from BRM every day. You know, he puts something on there literally every day. A couple of weeks ago he used an old loco as a play area, which is not uncommon. You know, there's lots of locos used as play areas and climbing frames. He used an old J94 kit and an old Airfix kit, and that's going to be the same kind of thing I'm going to have here. I think it just fits, I'll just get away with it. So it's going to be a bit of a play area. So there will be a little shunter going on there, obviously turned into a play area. The base is going to be the barked, soft bark section for children, and then it will be fenced off around the edge with a couple of picnic tables. So that's the plan for that corner, which I think will fit in nice there, I think. So yeah, that's the initial plan, but obviously not doing that yet, got plenty more to do. And that's about it. Just wanted to give you a show of what we're going on. But before I go, if I just come down here to the control, I think it's only right that we get the loop in action. So here's the terrier showing us the first maiden voyage for you all, and off she goes back into the old tunnel. I think I'm going to name the tunnels just to separate old and new. And if we just come down here, we might as well wait for it to come back. She's coming, not far off. And here she comes. There we go. Gonna make a video, it's so much easier. So yeah, there we are. Just an update for you all. Common Barn is back in action, and just some rough ideas for you all to see how I'm thinking. So right, until next time. Could be a Matthew's modelling video for you next. Still doing some work with things like that. Or maybe not if I get enthralled into this like I have been doing. But yeah, new things to show you, new projects to show you, but also a lot of work to be done on here. So anyway, whatever, regardless of what video comes next, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye bye.